Now from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Chicago Bears. Tirico, Greg Olson, we welcome you. The punter, Bradley Pinion, gets this started. And off we go from the Windy City. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. Burden, the man on the move. They'll go play action here with Williams. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
Out of bounds at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll put Loveland in motion. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no.
All these people do it anyways.
Call it a gain of 13. First down, Chicago.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Vegas! Punch squares!
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. 14 yards on the pickup there.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
A play fake. Now Williams out to his right. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
That's the same play. But that is
really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Should have been had a sack. You still doing that stuff? Let me see. Hold on.
I didn't even touch it, no. Say nothing. I didn't even say anything. You just want to set it. You want to set
Play 8 of the opening drive
I ain't saying
coming up, and now
sure?
they face third down.
Yeah, I'm sure. I didn't say. If you want me to say something, that's a different story.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams.
The fact that he caught that nonsense is beyond me.
It is a pickup of 18. And by a yard.
Nigga catching that nonsense like that's not an interception. Let alone a drop pass.
It is first
Yo, I'm trying to switch lanes, but yo, you see my indicator? I'm going. Wait, see my indicator, right?
On the run to
Yo, pass the ball, man. Go.
escaping the danger, throwing incomplete.
What the nigga doing?
And he'll be taken down. We have a chance.
Taking man long to pass the ball.
As they've set up first and goal.
Let me guess what he's gonna do. He's gonna run the ball.
Told you gonna deal with that.
Is he gonna run the ball? Nigga never get a playoff.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store?
You gonna block it?
We're back to Soldier Field. After
Are you
this,
gonna enjoy the pictures?
You gonna block it?
Are you enjoying the pictures that's being sent?
this opening drive, it is
Yeah.
a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. That is caught.
That's it?
Yeah, I'm sure.
I don't know about that.
Touchdown, Chicago.
I know about that. Wait, that's it.
Now Cairo Santos to add the point after.
Billy!
He's got it. And the Bears will take a 7-0.
I'm gonna show you that right in a second. You'll see. You're gonna see.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off.
Hold on a second. I got a pulse is good too.
On the return.
You ain't trying to tackle.
Get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of
I'm
the
gonna show you the real way how you do that play. See that play that you like to spam? I'm gonna show you the real way how you do that play. The real way.
Block him.
Actually, I gotta go get me something to drink too.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here we go. Penix gonna throw right away. He finds Darnell Mooney for the catch. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Right over the middle, and they can't connect.
Don't have that. We don't have much here.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense.
You gotta eat some French fries, man.
Give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes.
This guy only play defense with one player too. Look at this guy. Guys only play defense with one player. Look at this guy. Look at him, bro. Yeah, he's playing defense with one player.
That's all for me.
He's playing defense with one person.
That's all for him.
I ain't seen him move up that person one time.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple of plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions.
I'm just saying, it don't look like he's playing defense with one, for other people. He's playing defense with one person.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it.
I find it to be very interesting to me.
4th down, and here's Penix. And that is not going to work.
Get on his foot, they cheat on his foot.
They go for it on 4th and wind up.
I find it funny how I drop an open pass. And that nigga caught a pass with 2 defenders. Well, hold on a second. Actually, I gotta go do something.
Isn't the punt team going to come out and
So it's gonna stay on pause.
Huh.
Yeah.
You can do that in a football game, right?
Was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2nd and 10.
Ready to hurt.
Here's Williams now to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Look at this guy. This guy, I'm over here downstairs. This guy can't even get a first down. That's funny to me. I'm over here downstairs, and he's at 3 or 10. Nigga playing the game against computer. Yeah. I know it's 50-50 bases, man. I was downstairs. I was downstairs, and nigga passing the ball and doing all type of stuff that only God knows what he's doing.
A little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets
guarantee you gonna pass the ball short. Watch. Guarantee you passing the ball short. Guarantee you. Guarantee you. Guarantee you. Exactly. That's all these niggas do. They can't do anything else, man. Basic passes. I see. I knew last my check, the Williams got deep, big arm. That's my check. That nigga Williams got a big arm, and I see one deep pass down the field one time.
By getting it to his back and letting him pick up the rest.
See one deep pass.
And they'll throw with Williams. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
Got players that can't even catch.
And it'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again, Williams. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. From the intended target, and it'll be 3rd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Throw it again. It's
report your account. Report your account.
Bears going to be set up with 1st and goal. This play moves them down to the 1.
You have to get the account reported. You support the ignorance. Look, that guy not even one moves he does. That's terrible.
Basic.
Of course it's basic.
Without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the
You'll see the difference when I run the ball.
He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
When I run the ball, you can see the difference.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Carter on the return.
They're still not trying to tackle. CPU tackles.
Just beyond the 25-yard line.
Let's see if you know how to play defense. That's how I want to see if you know how to play defense. Now I want to see if you know how to play defense besides, you know, without that guy Edwards. I want to know if Edwards the only person you know how to play defense with. I mean, that's what I want to know. I bet he does. I just want to know if Edwards the only defender on your team. I know for a fact he's not. I know that for a fact. He can't play defense. He can't play defense. And I know I passed that ball out of bounds. I know I passed that ball out of bounds. He can't play no defense. The dude not even switching on nobody else. The dude is trash. The dude getting CPU tackles. CPU interceptions, I mean. CPU interceptions. I think that he's good. The nigga can't even attack me himself. He can't even play defense like a real man. Of course, that's how you play defense like a real man. Yeah, that's what they do. They let the computer do the whole work. Instead of doing stuff like this and switching on everybody, he stayed play defense with one person like a bitch. They got himself playing on using the Bears. The Bears is a defensive team, so you know. I'm talking about him. Yeah, the Chicago Bears is a defensive team. So why the hell are you playing defense with one person? Exactly.
Here's Williams.
Look at this guy. Look at the plays.
One of their timeouts here. They'll stop the clock.
On the end zone, what the hell you calling timeout for?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too
Take your weak ass kick. I'll show you a bitch. You're a field goal kicks.
He catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Dude can't even kick the ball. Get the clown.
Santos's kick is
So pathetic.
And the Bears stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball?
Okay, we'll kick.
They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
But it's sad. This guy playing defense with one player. That was sad to me, man.
He's going to take a shot here for Mooney.
Sad to me.
Huge mistake.
User picks.
It is intercepted.
Computer picks. Niggas scared of pass down the field like that. Scared to pass the ball down the field. They got 50 seconds. Let's see what he does. Pass the ball down the field, pass it short. Like a bitch.
Now Williams. He's going downfield for Smite. And they will bring him down.
You gonna kick the field goal kick, pussy?
Now a signal, timeout.
Like pussy you are?
Seconds left to play in this first half.
Don't I see you pussy. You calling timeout for what? What? 9 seconds left. Ain't that deep.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Open man downfield.
I'm going to pause this game, too. Since you want to be doing all that timeout stuff, I'm going to pause the game. We can wait here. Yeah, I ain't pressing nothing. They going to call in timeouts in 9 seconds just to kick a field goal, kick like a bitch.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This from an even 50 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break and come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Carter on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. And the lefty panics on first down. Over the middle, catch made by
That's how you pass the ball down the field.
and they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
A 28-yard gain. First down, Atlanta.
It's the first one of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It was Kevin Byard that time to make the play.
That's a long trash.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 6.
I wonder why.
And Penix. Rush goes right, and he's going to have to eat this one.
Got that slow ass nigga catching up to him.
Montez Sweat in for the sack.
Completed defense at its finest.
9 and sets up third down. From the gun, here is Penix. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. A field goal, no getting from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. They're going on fourth down. It's Penix.
That's what you believe in.
Yes. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on fourth down. First and 10.
Playing defense with Edwards all the time.
Now. Brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You work with Joanna, bro.
Here's a second
That's
and
it.
3 forthcoming.
You work with Joanna.
Penix gonna throw again.
Yeah.
Forced to his right.
I know I passed the ball. I know I passed the ball. That's one thing I know. I know for a fact I passed the ball.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
I do something this guy will never do. Take the pass ball down the field. That's all I know.
Especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. In this a great example here, Mike.
It's something this guy would only dream of thinking about doing. Pass the ball down the
There is
field.
no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and
Playing defense with one person on track. You drop in passes. I know that's a touchdown right there. Let me go look at the stats. I know these niggas drop an easy touchdown. A drop. Let's see. That right there's a touchdown. But they're gonna dick ride people all the time.
These are the situations where as an offense you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But
we're deleting shit,
credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity.
You're not supposed to be driving that. You're supposed to be going to buy some Chinese food. You're supposed to be buying Chinese food. That is Chinese food. You don't know real Chinese food, man. You don't know the real Chinese food, man. You're not a real, like, you know. You don't know real Chinese food. You're not a real black man. I'll tell you that. You're not a black man. You like basic shit.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows.
What? You say what? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Chicken and fries.
Yeah, that guess what though? And it keeps the stomach healthy.
That keeps the stomach healthy?
Yeah, I mean, you know what I mean. It doesn't mess up my stomach because that's something that I know I would eat.
After back-to-back incompletions,
but like you, last time you ate something wrong, what happened? Exactly.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Yeah, it feels very weird.
They're going for it. Here's Williams.
That's not a anyways.
He's gonna be sacked, and they will turn it over on down.
So the key to this fourth down stop
like probably 800.
To flush the quarterback out of the pocket.
You talking about today?
Do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, you can't find anyone, and ultimately
probably sent like 800 today.
For a huge fourth down stop.
I sent too much today. I send above the limit, so you can't delete everything.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 7. Here's Penix.
Oh man. How you got time? How? You driving?
Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Oh, this ball's going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40.
Let's do that. I mean,
What is up?
you say that I didn't. You say I didn't say you enough.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. He'll go underneath.
You say I didn't say you enough. You say.
And he's brought down after a gain of
You say
6
you
on
said that I
first
didn't say
down.
you enough.
A 6-yard pickup.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 4.
What is up?
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Bears first down.
The 36-yard line.
Yes. Combo. What is up?
They'll go play action here with Williams. That is incomplete, taking the shot there as we reach the 2-minute warning. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
What is
They'll try the right side with Swift. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll drop the throw, and that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
Very good. Yes. Combo.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. He's got the hook up there to Odunze. And he will get into the end zone. Roll, Odunze. Touchdowns, Bears. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Carter on the return. They are going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks. Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. That'll march them back half the distance, and they'll go from there.
Ready, set. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Penix. He'll get that to Kadero High. That's a good bounce back there. They'll get this back very close to that first down marker.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. On second down, Penix. That's caught. It's high. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. It's good for a Falcons first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
To throw again, it's Penix. Now, deep ball for London. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender, prodding his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And third down coming up. Throwing again, it's Penix. He's going to look downfield once again. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day,
and he's going to go down. Pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs. So this one in the win column for the Bears. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. And as a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from along the lakefront at Soldier Field in Chicago.
It is a bright, sunshiny day here in the desert Southwest, and the temperature comfortable enough that they said, hey, let's open the roof. That's what they've done here at State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Arizona Cardinals. 22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First play from scrimmage. Here's Murray. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Benson. Down the left sideline. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. Trey Benson, 73 yards. And the Cardinals are on the board first here this afternoon. First play from scrimmage all the way into the end zone. Look, the pass was good, but that run after the catch, that's what was really impressive.
And I think the big question I have is, where were the safeties? Where was the tackling? Because going into this game, they had to know that they were going to be tested. That was a part of the defense that had to stand up. And on that play, not even close.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. Play action. It's Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Pretty sure you got a quarterback.
This is Derrick Henry. And despite a nice juke there, really good move, he only gets about a yard, and it brings up second down. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down at 8. Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 27-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
And the Ravens first down.
They go play action now. Jackson. He dumps it off for Henry. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Here's Jackson to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down. They're going forward with the option right. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Now the veteran workhorse. Here's James Conner. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
That's good for a Cardinals first down.
Murray now to throw. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. He'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it's second down. One quarter down, 8-0 the score. Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Murray
again, this is Conner. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down. To throw is Murray. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So this offense able to convert on 4th. And now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. To throw, it's Murray. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Green. Finish.
Murray going to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. 8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the second quarter. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And this will be swung out here for counter. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the Ravens' 29-yard line.
Now Murray. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down.
That's good for a Cardinals first down.
They run behind center with Connor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 14-yard line.
Murray now. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr. from 13 yards out. And the Cardinals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. That's caught at the 2. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. So after the field goal, Riley back out as he'll send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
A first down carry for Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. That's caught. It's Flowers. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see.
Defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
A final shot before half from Murray. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. They'll run it again with Henry. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I have to think of major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with him totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the front.
It's the venue that's had plenty of success come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Los Angeles Rams and the Kansas City Chiefs. And his punter, Ethan Evans, going to send this one away. And we're off from Arrowhead. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. Things going well so far. And he goes out of bounds to hand that excellent field position up across the 40.
I'll tell you what, this quarterback will sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
That one finds Xavier Worthy. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And he gets this forward to the 19.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Nakua here. He's got it. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball with the 44. Send the tight end in motion. Stafford now on 1st down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for loss of yardage.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
At the 42-yard line.
We've finished 1 quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They have second down behind the sticks.
22! Alert! Stop!
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Fits it through the middle. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Escapes the pocket. Complete. It's Atwell. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and goal. Here's Williams. And he's in for the touchdown. The Rams get the game's first points here in the second. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. Here's Smith on the return. He gets popped quickly there. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Rams will return this well into the red zone before he... Brought down.
Not an overwhelming amount of running room available, but he made what he could through the traffic on the pick. Everything he got them, just a bonus really anyway. They were certainly satisfied by simply getting off the field.
Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
180.
Stafford now on 2nd and 10. It is caught left side. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Hey! Hurry! You pissed!
Shotgun snap to Stafford. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Stafford's going to throw once more. And it's caught. So they try for two once again, and this time it pays off. They're up 14-zip.
Chiefs, nothing.
All right, that gets them back on track after the initial miss, Brock. Now up 14-zip following the two-point conversion.
Even if you're just 50-50 on two-point tries, they're still in a really good place. Up a couple touchdowns. Clearly the better team here to start it out. Time to step on that pedal a little bit more.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. He brushed him off with ease. He's out of bounds to end the return, and Brock, that brings us to our 2-minute warning. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
The second down throw for Mahomes. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Rams get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime games, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
And our first down only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion or at a premium in this league.
And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Throwing now on first down. Stafford completed over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19. There's a hurry-up offense here.
32. Brings up 2nd and
22.
The 19-yard line.
Omaha.
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
53. Ready. Pretty hot.
Throwing is Stafford on third. From the pocket, looking for a target.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Set. Wait. Alert.
Fourth down, here's Stafford. And he's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Rams boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level